This isn't just another church event. This is Impartation Conference, March 13th through 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. And this time, it's personal.
We are building a safe space where you can love God without fear, a space where you're not judged, but seen, heard, and honored for who you are.
This is your moment to grow, not just in spirit, but life. The clarity, the shift, the alignment is already happening.
And those dreams you buried, we're reviving them. We're breaking mental caps, tearing down limits, and helping you step into the version of you that was always possible.
This is more than a conference. It's a homecoming for your soul. Break free, grow deep, dream bold. Join us March 13th to 15th at the Renaissance Atlanta Airport Gateway Hotel. Register now at impartationconference.org.
Safe Space, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that Safe Space has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the Safe Space private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the Safe Space universe has to offer.
My people, my people, my people, my people, my people, my people. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are well. Hope you're pouring out the spout. Glory comes out and all the things of the things. It's good to be here. It's Wednesday. If you're listening to me right now, you either got a day pass to come back to earth and speak to those of us who didn't make it, or you've made it through halfway through the week. Congratulations. There's neither in between. You missed the mark. You're with us, or you got a day pass to come back. Now, why would you want to come back when there's such rejoicing all of our lives around the throne? You're coming back to America. You're ghetto. Don't be so ghetto. Don't be ghetto. Be a lot of things. Don't be ghetto. How y'all doing today? If you're glad to be here, drop 3 green hearts in the comment. Yes, sir. I just uploaded a great video, Safe Space TV. I like it. I like them all, actually. I really enjoy, I don't know about you all and how many of you all do the things that you do and what it takes and measuring and all that kind of stuff. But I'm measuring some things and I like the way they look, and I'm glad about that. Okay. There's a lot going on in the world. Republicans are going to HBCUs and then don't understand why they're getting their butts kicked. We tried to get in front of a crime last night in the private community. Looked like it stayed in front of us. If you are a parent, do not give your children Tylenol. They're going to start reading flavors and tasting books. It's just, so do not give your children Tylenol. Reading flavors and tasting books. They're going to be like our old friend. Now, some of y'all are going to catch this joke. They're going to be like our old friend. You're going to ask them, what's today? And they're going to say, Jello. Anybody remember that joke in the private community? Oh, my God. Oh, now I I haven't been up on the oh, nice. I haven't been up on the latest, so y'all would have to tell me what to look up. Y'all would have to tell me what to look up. Oh, Cookie, you like the woman one? Oh my God, y'all, I like the woman one too. Actually, I like all of them. I like all of them. Yeah. Jello is still cray cray to me. That was a crazy night, y'all. Jello, y'all, that night was so crazy. Oh my God. Hey, Sharon Gals, how you doing? Oren Ken CT. Is it Oren Ken, Connecticut? Cohart, thank you for the green heart. Straight ghetto, child. Straight ghetto. None like it. Ghetto of ghetto. We are still here after the 2-day rapture event. Y'all good? I reckon somebody said, might as well. Somebody said, well, CC Winans is still here, so that means we must be good. And I said to myself, there was a time that I measured holiness by CC Winans. Now I have to measure holiness by who you voted for, what you support. My. You holy and you just so righteous, but you can't see evil sitting in front of your face. Oh, you done taught me something. You're religious. Hey, Dustin, you're just religious as you can be. I mean, the bar was set low. Come on, let's keep it a buck. The bar was set low. The bar was set real. This was supposed to be a straight A test. This was like one of those tests you take, you show up, right? They call your name here, and just by virtue of showing up, you passed the test. How did we get it? Nobody's supposed to be here. I mean, the bar was set so low, all you had to do was just say present, and you got A's across the board, and some of the most holiest people flunked. That tell you a lot about who their God was. It was never the God of the Bible. It was the God of the American white-centered Christian culture. You do all that fasting and praying and speaking tongues, and you can't see that MAGA is demonic. You's a fool and a liar. How did we get here? Ain't nobody supposed to be here. Okay. Anyways, praise the Lord. What is this? Oh, Rita, I had to look at your profile picture. That looked like a white blonde lady from afar. I said, Lord, we done been catfished. How did we get here Baptist style? How did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Oh, Lord. I mean, the bar was set so low, all you were supposed to do was pray in love. Let me tell you, let me tell you if someone has captured the essence of holiness. If you can tell if someone captured the essence of holiness, because they love people. That's it. All that praying and all that fasting and all that speaking in tongues and you are a negative Nancy and Nathaniel, you, in my opinion, are not holy. You are religious, performative, dotting I's and crossing T's and heart far from the test. Oh, yeah, you passed the grammatical test because you've been around so long, you know what to say. But when you were asked to speak from your heart, your words were few. You are not holy. And I ask again, how did we get here? Oh, nobody's supposed to be here. You got black preachers in the privilege of the stage of their mega church saying this is not a black church. How did we? All this time we were looking for the mark of the beast and Beyonce, and she was sitting right up in the church the whole time. Oh, how did we get here? All right. Creepy said, I caught the bus. Daryl said, hey, y'all, it's been around. Hey, D, how you doing, man? Lucretia, flunking open book test is crazy. Listen, all you had to do was just love. All you had to do was love, and you flunked. When it is all said and done, and the history books are written on this wonderful experiment called America, we are going to talk about the great deceptor. And they're going to say, well, what is their name? You mean there? It was a she. What woman was so big and bad enough to deceive nations? You mean what woman? The church. She was the Jezebel the whole time. Oh. I don't know if we all understand the gravity of what I'm saying because I'm being a little humorous with it. But do you know what grave danger we are in as a society when the one safe space, the one place that you were supposed to be able to go and be safe, has been exposed for being compromised? If there was any place that was not supposed to be involved in the mayhem of what is going on in this country right now, it was supposed to be the four-wall experience. What? That will preach in an atheist church, but you teach. But look where we have found ourselves. Now you say, VTerrillHill, what are we supposed to do about it? Nothing. Let it burn. Let it burn. Y'all know the rest of the song because I don't know. Let it burn down. Let it burn down. Make a covenant with yourself that everything around you that refused to evolve, I am going to allow it to burn down. Ain't no water being thrown over here. My prayer is let it burn, let her burn, and let her burn quickly. And let her patrons suffer a many deaths for the deception. The black church has become coward. Let her burn, and let her burn quickly. And let her patrons suffer a many deaths. No. Well, you know, there was a time I probably would have said that. But we are suffering. We are we're suffering with an infestation. Ain't nothing salvageable. She got to burn down and be built all over again. Ain't no coming back from this. A little dark, but I mean, I'm just saying. Ain't no pail carrying or water throwing. That's why I always encourage people, define your walk with God. Interesting enough, if there was a call, back in the day, the prophets would say there's a clarion call. If there was a call that was clear, that call is to the individuality, to the individual. Individual responsibility, individual worship, individual conviction, and individual definition. And then once you are clear on the individual yourself, then connect with people that are like-minded. What, Lucretia, needs to be refined is what we have defined. Oh, I think that's bars, isn't it? What needs to be refined is not the institution, but what needs to be refined is how we have defined the institution. And not just the institution of church, but politics, healthcare, entertainment, education. Because what the people that have the pen in their hands, their definitions that they are creating does not align with the life that I want right now. So I must refine and define, not them. Refine, define, refine, define. You know what? I'm speaking really generic today, Daryl. I'm talking about my first love disappointing me. The Black American church. I'm talking about how Black preachers have sold their Blackness for a white adjacent status that makes them mega and relevant in this time. I'm talking about how prophets have prophesied about deaths, stock markets, whole bunch of stuff. But there has not been no clear word of the Lord for where we are right now as the Black Americans. I'm talking about God done talk to you about everything but your experience, your culture. So, yeah. Daryl said church ain't going nowhere. Oh, the institution will always be. That's why I was saying that we got to refine what we have defined as individuals. First love, it's when I tell you how disappointed I am with my first love called the church, I'm disappointed. It justifies the moves that I have made the last 2 or 3 years. It justifies it. Dara, you wasn't getting raptured if it was real. You was a hellion. I am just playing. Daryl, matter of fact, I'm about to text you now, Daryl. Hold on one second. Oh, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift. If I can get 9 of you to send $10 to help us reach our goal. I got to stay here and deal with Trump. It's almost like being cheated on in a relationship. Yeah. I am grieving. That's so stupid. Yeah, it's so disappointing, y'all. And it ain't like anyways, refine what you have defined so you don't lose your mind. Now, what else? Oh, okay. Is that it? Are we done for today? Ain't none of these modern day prophets hearing from the Lord. Yeah. Anybody know who got the clearing call for the rapture? Where did the rapture thing come from? Oh, thank you guys so much. I just need, 8 of you to send $10 and help us reach our goal. All right. Are we done for today? Nice chat. Nice talk. Nice gowns. We just got here. You ready to go already? No. Jordan ain't predict. Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on. I should have read that. Well, I'm often reminded of a epiphany, a moment I had as I was talking to a prophet on FaceTime. Matter of fact, let me do this too. Hold on. Hey, Trina. All these prophets hear about money. Listen. All right. Now, I was talking to a oddly popular prophet on FaceTime one time. This year? Was it this year? It was this year. And I never forget, I was listening to them talk, and they were, hold on, what? From Ascension, farewell heathens. That's so dumb. And they were talking regular. They were saying things on this FaceTime that I wouldn't have said to them because I didn't know them. They didn't know me, and they let me in a part of their business that I thought was real low frequency. It was at that moment, y'all, is when I decided to stop doing the what'd you call that? Church beef stuff. Calling out prophets and stuff. And from that moment up into this one, I've gotten away from it. You know what I said? I said, oh, hold on a second. These folks clowning. Oh, here I am thinking I'm some righteous voice for the word of the Lord. And let me tell you, never bring your righteousness to the circus. Never bring your righteousness to the circus. And that's the issue that I have with exposure. Because what we're exposing is who's the best clown. You ain't no winning in that. That person has been called by God to wear a mantle of clownery and foolery, and they are not changing anytime soon. Lord have mercy. So I'm gonna tell you what it is if you ask me. It's the spirit of poverty. It's low-life people who uh-oh. Am I about to slip into something? I ain't been here in a while. Might as well stay. It's the spirit of poverty. It's low-life people with the gift that were not able to find status in their high school and middle school education and career. So they spent a lot of time in what they were good at, spirituality. So they're rich in gift and still poor in spirit. And now they've amassed the greatest mantle in the world because that's the only place they can get the greatest mantle in the world, in the church. And there was a time that we revered such prophets and apostles and doctors and bishops. Now they all can go to hell faster than the speed they were going before I open my mouth right now. I am so tired of impoverished Pentecostals. I'm tired of impoverished bishops and master prophets and spiritual gurus and group leaders. Rich in gift and poor in spirit, don't like your own shadow, let alone your real body. You are poor in spirit, and you attract people who are poor in spirit, and you create instances that are poor in spirit, and you fat, sloppy pig, you happy being poor in spirit. So prophesy, you impoverished prophet, you. Get all the money you can, as if it's going to fill your empty, impoverished void. You low life, low energy, scum of the earth, no reason for living thing. Keep on prophesying. So I am tired of the spirit. I'm tired of the spirit of poverty that got black Christians around the neck that feel like they got to flip, shuck, and jive for white Christians so that they can be seen as proper. Tired. I'm tired of the Democrats, impoverished. They so busy trying to be seen as the better, as the more exclusive. They write in think pieces when they ought to be tearing Washington, D.C. upside down. Tired. Since we're here, impoverished. All right, now what are we going to do about it? VTerrillHill, I have solutions. You cannot change the poverty of a person, but you can address the poverty inside of you. Let it go. You are holding on. You're holding on to that love that did not love you back. Get that spirit of poverty out of you. You still fighting the enemy that's not fighting you back. Come on, get the poverty off of you. Get it off of you. Get it off of you. There are more relationships. There are more opportunities. You need to speak your mind, but when you speak your mind, you be going off on people. You go too far, so I ain't going to speak it. There are more relationships to have. Speak your mind now and learn how to speak it. If the people that you speak your mind to walk away because you too much of you're the drama, they were your test tubes. They were not real. They were not forever. They were for moments. Use them, please, and keep it moving. People going to come and people going to go. I had people that came and gone in my life 20, 11 times, 50 if you ask me. And let me tell you this, niggas going to come and niggas are going to go. So be yourself. Stop acting like every moment is the last good moment you're going to have. Every dollar is the last good dollar you're going to have. Oh, let me be careful because I don't want to lose this job. Oh, let me be careful. I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose that. Get the spirit of poverty off of you and be free, please. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. All right? Speak your mind. Express your heart. Move with the groove of your life. Dance to the pace of the rhythm you create. Feel your pulse through your skin. Feel yourself. Be present. Be one. Be in alignment with you. Refine what you have defined and incline. Ascend. Go up. Matriculate. Accelerate. But you got to do that. Well, you can't do that if you don't know how to administrate. What? Not nobody else's business. You're on. All right. I'm done. I'm God. Use him, Lord, so he can sit down and be quiet. Right. Let me get it out so I can sit down and be quiet. You speak, Holy Ghost. Oh, well, let me keep on talking like this. Y'all sending cash apps. 7 people, and we beat our goal today. No, if you are not in a place that you can't call a spade, as it relates to your perception, because you're never right all the way around. You know that, right? Like all this judgment we have, we didn't really, we're looking through our scope. So this is my scope, right? Call it a spade a spade. If you're wrong, there's space to correct it. If you're right, you're gonna kill yourself holding this stuff in. Some of y'all are supposed to been taking leaps and bounds and challenging yourself and pushing yourself, and you are afraid of what people are going to say. Them people will not be here tomorrow. That's not a negative thing. That's not negative at all. The people that came in my life and went, I look back, I needed those people. I'll never curse them. I'll never damn them. No, that's not true. There's a group. Point is, most people that have come into my life, I needed them to assist me in moving forward. There are people in your life right now that are called to assist you to transition to the next level. And you're too busy trying to be a lifelong friend to a temporary assistance. Loose your wants and desires on them and allow them to help you where they need to help you so you can set them free and set you free too. Yeah. Right. Stop sleeping with the help. What you mean, VTerrillHill? Just because they came into your life don't mean you need to sleep with them. Maybe they were supposed to help you grow your vision. Now you done got all in love and entangled, and their job is done. Now you heartbroken because every time somebody show you affection, you feel like the only way to give it back is with your body. Please stop. There are some of you, you're not whores or whatever adjective you've been called. You have an emotional deficit that needs to be filled. And somewhere in your mind, you were taught the only way to be fulfilled is to give your body. So you chase after the lay all the time, always chasing after the lay. And every time you get that lay and get that release, now you feel horrible and terrible. They treat you wrong. They turn their back on you. They don't return your phone calls or text messages until they want another lay. And they can always come to you because they already know you're going to say yes. Come on now. Let me encourage you. Let me validate your existence. You are not a whore. You're not a slut. You're not none of that stuff. You need to show yourself some love. You need to touch yourself. I'm not talking about masturbation right now. I'm talking about you need the healing of your own hand to slow up that desire, that ravenous desire that comes over you when you get triggered. And some it's not sex, it's food. Come on now. Some of just food where you just get caught up, where you just eat. Trying to fulfill that, trying to give yourself pleasure because you have been without for so long. Give yourself a break before you break yourself. All right? Okay. Is it bad to want a lay? It soothes me. Don't judge me. Yeah, you know me. I'm sex positive. I don't care. But there are some people who carry this kind of cloak of condemnation because they slut themselves out. They're just from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing. Or they're avid masturbators and they're always watching porn and they're just always doing it 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day, just doing it, and cannot stop. You are not the monster that they told you were. You have a deficit. There's some of y'all, you can't go 2 seconds without lighting up a joint. First thing you think when you had a hard day, oh, I'm going to get me a shot when I get home. Oh, thank y'all so much. I just need 6 people now. Oh, when I get home, I'm getting a shot. Yeah. 6 to 7 times a day. Who got that kind of time? Somebody that's addicted. They jump in the bathroom during the 15-minute break at work. They go home. They go home for lunch. Then when they get back to work, they knock another one out. Same thing. Cigarettes. Y'all know how I was about cigarettes. Daryl said cigars. I was cigarettes. And then I messed around and got that vape. Boy, I was vaping. I was vaping so much. Now, y'all want to know what my biggest issue is? Honestly, food. I got to work on this food. I'm working on this food thing because your boy like to eat. Your boy be eating like crazy. Like it'd be like enormous amounts of food. And I'm not going to rush my healing, but I'm not going to act like I don't need to be healed. All right, here we go. One of the reasons why it's hard for some people to kick addictions is because they don't know how to addiction right. Now, this is in context. We ain't talking about meth and crack and you out in the street naked. You wake up upside down off of a tree with the shoelace. No. There's some stuff you need to get help. There's a line between, addictions that you can work on yourself and when you need professional help. Okay. Yes, T-Boss, give yourself a break before you break yourself. This is merch-worthy quote. Oh, you know what? It is. My line will be out in January, by the way. That's part of my 90 days thing. Don't even ask me about it right now because I owe y'all so much stuff. How did we get here? First of all, you need to be aware this is an addiction. At the moment that you realize you are addicted to something is not the moment you try to stop. Cut it out. You don't waste your time and energy. You're coming back to it. All right? You are going to come back. Now that we got that out the way. The first thing I would tell someone to do that has like an addiction that is not interfering on the majority of your life, meaning you can go to work, go to school, take care of the kids, but them kids know on the weekend mama be out cold. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? Hold on. You and cigarettes and you still don't sit right with me. Listen, I would feel so cool with it. Let me stop. No, too far, Vince. That muscle memory is strong. Point is this. When you realize you are addicted to that thing, do not go to YouTube or ask ChatGPT 10 steps to break addiction. You are going to break yourself, not the addiction. You are going to harm you more than what you know. You stop cold turkey, you're going to either go back to it or you're going to find something else to fulfill it. I know of a lady one time, she had the lap band, and her poor husband said that because she couldn't eat anymore, she turned to sex. The poor husband was like, she wearing me out, man. Every time I turn around, she won't have sex. I can't have no more sex. Why? Your body's going to get what it wants. So you cannot go against your body. You must go in the flow of your body. If you like alcohol, like it. If you like cigarettes, like it. You like weed, like it. All right, that's number one. And you stay there for a while. Because the moment you become conscious, you're about to get to work. There's a work that's about to happen inside of you. Nobody that's conscious is going to be okay knowing they are addicted to it. So you just gotta make sure you are aware. All right, that's number one. You stay there for a while. Number two, ease your way off. Talk to yourself. Hold on, let me go back to number one. When you do that thing, validate yourself. Now, this is a bit of a reverse psychology. Put your right hand on your chest and be like, yes, I ate all of that chocolate cake and I will not harm me for it. I have harmed me enough. I am not going to shame you. I understand what you're going through. I don't understand what you're going through, but I know this is not normal, and I will not harm me because I am harming me. I'm going to show me grace. I'm going to show me love. At that moment, you are literally addressing the void. You are welcoming the void into your space and saying, I am not going to harm you. I'm going to nurture you. Then, number 2, harm reduction. What can I do in place of the cigarette, porn or masturbation, the chocolate cake? Now, that can be trial and error. You could be starting and stopping and trying to figure out what is it that fulfills me like this. Why is that important? Because now you're learning data about you. I notice when I hang out with my girlfriends, I'm not as horny as I am or hungry as I am when I'm by myself. And it's like, oh, hold on. So there's something about loneliness that, okay. Oh, all right. So why are you lonely? What do you need from me? What haven't I addressed? What haven't I let go that's causing this loneliness to turn into a longing for A, B, C, D, E, F, G? And you nurture and coax yourself until you get answers. And you take your time and go down that process and that path until one day you're going to go smoke the cigarette or whatever you do, and you're not going to like it. It's not going to hit as much as it did. Why? Because you outgrew it. There are proclivities I had, y'all, 2 years ago. You can't catch me doing now. I outgrew it. I out-evolved it. It don't even make sense to me anymore. I remember I used to like it. I just don't like it anymore. I've outgrew it. I've out-evolved it. But I have done it. I've tried my level best, rather, to do it by nurture and not neutering. Come on in this room, let's talk. That's the title of today's day. So let me say this in conclusion. You are not a monster. You ain't no nasty dog. You ain't no horse woman. You ain't none of that. You are a human being in survival mode, doing the best you can not to crash out until change comes. Stop beating yourself up. And stop allowing people to beat you up. You know how you are. You better watch out. You know how your temper. No. I'm no longer allowing you to use my survival methods against me. That being said, learn how to communicate in it. Say this to your friends. I've had a long day. Y'all know how I am, so I'm probably going to drink a little heavier today. Be conscious. You're going to wake that part of your mind up to think in the midst of it. If you got an attitude problem, that is not okay. I know you were not protected as a child, so you bite people's heads off every time they halfway cross you, but that is not okay. So you got to learn how to communicate to family and friends. Hey, yesterday when I went off, I know I'm always going off, but I want to do better for me. So can you please accept my apology? Now, you don't own this trigger. It's mine. But can I tell you how this feels to me when you say this? Now, I'm not accusing you of trying to harm me. I'm just telling you how I feel when you do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now, by doing that, two things. You're starting to give yourself voice. You're starting to regulate your emotions and learn how to communicate up under pressure. And then number two, you're going to see what kind of friend, family, supporter that other person is. Because if you can talk to them rationally and communicate from your heart And they like, child, you just like your mama. Just shut that out. No, you already know that ain't for you. That ain't for you. Yep. All right. All hearts and minds clear. We nurture. We don't neuter. We minister to ourselves. We don't mask ourselves. We administrate and organize and facilitate us. We take full responsibility for who, why, where, what, when, and who, why, where, what. You know the other ones. And all of them. Who, what, why, how, and how. Yes, they did it to you, but you take the wheel now. You have allowed, in closing, you have allowed people to drive the boat too long. Now, I know they know how to drive the boat better than you because they've been driving it for longer than you. Do it anyway. Be shaky and drive the boat. Be nervous, drive the boat. Until you increase in skill. And before you know it, you're going to be facilitating your own life. I'm going to say this, and I'm done. Today, for real, I'm done for real. We're going to the after show. For real. Today, those of y'all know I'm on a 90-day challenge, so I woke up. I went to bed like 2 a.m., so I woke up a little late, maybe some breakfast, and then I opened up my book to read, and while I was reading, a person flashed across my mind, which then brought up a dream that I had about them. And at that moment, it was like I needed to focus on that than reading, so I closed my book and started just thinking and releasing them from my life. That turned into me in a strong meditation and release and cry of just this 90-day thing has been like a fast for me, just releasing emotions, weight falling off of me. Well, how that happened was because the 30 minutes for reading was up and I was supposed to go exercise, but something in me was like, no, just sit here. No, almost like, no, give me more attention. And I listened. And when I tell y'all, I've been doing that for like the last 3 days, like listening to me deeply, like what does my heart want right now? What do you need right in this very moment? I can exercise, I can read, I can meditate, I can go set up the camera equipment. What feels best to you? And I have been allowing my heart to lead. Now, let me tell you the benefit of that, and then I'm done for real. For real. I'm noticing I got more energy. I haven't been able to get through an entire anything the last 20-something days, even before that, because I started with the clients. These last 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's like I accessed another pocket of energy. I believe what it is my body does not have to hold those emotional toxins anymore. So I have more space to be and operate and move. I'm telling you, you are not broken. Not in the context of how they said and you said it. Your heart is broken. Your emotions are tired. But you are not who they said they are. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you want to be notified when I come live, what time is it? 10:36. All right. 10:50 will be in the private community. If you want to be notified when I come live, text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 to be notified when I come live. What was that? I don't remember. I forgot the number, child. How did we get here? I think 6. If I can get 6 of you to send $10 to help us reach our goal, you have no idea how much of a blessing that would be for this channel. CashAPP SafeSpaceVTH, PayPal and Zelle, info@VTerrillHill.com, and Venmo @VTerrillHill. PO Box 221, Whistler, North Carolina 27377. You send me something nice, I'll open something nice. Okay. Private community will be there at 10. What I said, 10:50? Oh, thank you, Lucretia. 1050. Yesterday was a bang. Y'all, we had a good time yesterday. I love it when we get into our murder mystery. I just love when we get into murder mystery, boy. So we did murder mystery tarot yesterday in the private community. We didn't get as far as I thought we were going to get because it's just so many things unclear. But we got enough, though. We got enough. Anyway, I come live Tuesday through Thursday in the private community after these live shows. Click the Linktree link in the video description box of the video you're watching now. Unless you're on Twitter or Twitch, Instagram or Twitch, you got to come. Facebook or YouTube, search VTerrillHill. Hey, Tracy. I'll be teaching about the chakras tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to that. I'll be teaching about chakras tomorrow in Sacred Space, and looking forward to that. And I'm probably going to be a series because I'm not going to be able to finish them all in one setting. All right, that's 3 p.m. on Thursday tomorrow. If you want to be a part of that, go to www.joinsafespace.com. Get a 4-day free trial so you can enjoy the teaching in our 9:30 in the morning prayer before you have to decide if you want to stay or not. All right. I answer all emails, info@VTerrillHill.com, info@VTerrillHill.com. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you guys so much for liking this video. All right. I enjoyed today. I hope y'all did. Did I miss anything? Thank you guys again for supporting Safe Space TV. It has been a wonderful experiment thus far, and all of that is that. All right. 1050 will be in the private community. Y'all be blessed until we meet again. All right. Bye.
This isn't just another church event. This is Impartation Conference, March 13th through 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. And this time, it's personal.
We are building a safe space where you can love God without fear, a space where you're not judged, but seen, heard, and honored for who you are.
This is your moment to grow, not just in spirit, but life. The clarity, the shift, the alignment is already happening.
And those dreams you buried, we're reviving them. We're breaking mental caps, tearing down limits, and helping you step into the version of you that was always possible.
This is more than a conference. It's a homecoming for your soul. Break free, grow deep, dream bold. Join us March 13th to 15th at the Renaissance Atlanta Airport Gateway Hotel. Register now at impartationconference.org.
Say